Morning, guys. How you doing?
Yeah, we're
All
very,
good,
very
mate.
good. How are you feeling? Are you a bit nervous about this one?
um, I'm feeling, of course, nervous, but yeah, I mean, I'm hoping something amazing, incredible happens, but it's going to be a tough ask at the weekend. But it's the hope that kills you, right? So we'll go into the final believing we could potentially cause an upset, and let's be honest with you, we are the underdogs going into the final. So it's going to be a huge ask for us, especially with the season we've had. So yeah, fingers crossed.
I mean, if our YouTuber listeners are watching right now, they can see you wearing your club colours. So, there's pride there already. One
Great.
up already on the City fans, shall we say. But right now, when you look at where the two clubs are at, Ollie, is this the biggest gulf you've ever seen between them?
Oh, it's huge. It's absolutely huge. I was just laughing actually because the in the news report, Luke Littler won the Premier League darts last night. That is the closest we're going to get to the Premier League in a long time. I think he's a massive United fan, so that did make me chuckle. But yeah, no, the gulf between us is so huge. But there is a sense of belief. Like I think every United fan this season, although the performances on the pitch haven't been great, there is a sense now with Ineos in and Jim Ratcliffe and David Brailsford, there does seem to feel that the good times are looking to come back. I think the structure of the club is seeming to be better behind the scenes, and I think that's one thing that with this whole Ten Hag debate that seems to be going on online, and you guys on talkSPORT talk about it a lot. I think that he hasn't really had the support, and that's not necessarily the money. He's definitely had the money, but I think the support behind the scenes as a structure, a modern day structure, we haven't had that for so long. So now that seems to be in a better place, and I think into next season, I do hope after this cup final, the summer, going into next season, I've got a good feeling. I haven't had that for a while with the Glaziers and everything. It's been a bit of a mess, but I'm feeling a lot more positive about next season. But we are way off. Going back to the question, yeah, from where City are. But if I hear Ten Hag say trust the process again, I'm gonna honestly,
But
genuinely.
Ollie, you can sometimes see the mentality of players because Wayne Rooney a few weeks ago was on the TV and he said that he thinks some of the players that are injured, are they injured? Are they in a rush to get back? Do you know, like he said when he was playing, you play with certain injuries. I was the same. You
Yeah,
just get out there, you strap it up and get out there. Man
I
City
think.
players, they're out there, aren't they? Do you know what I mean?
Well, I think that comes down to recruitment, and I think that's something again, like I said before. I think there's a certain type of player that you need to be at the top level, as you were alluding to. Then, when you look at the way that Liverpool are, City, especially
Yes.
now Arsenal, these guys, you've got a 22 man, 20 man squad running through brick walls for the manager and the players. At United, it just seems a bit of a mixed match at the moment of players that want to play, some that maybe don't, and some of them are already deciding their plans for where they want to be next. So they're definitely it's a shift. There's a massive shift, but going back to the weekend, like you know, for me, it. I don't know. City don't have to be at their best to beat us, and that's what hurts as a United fan because even if City aren't necessarily at their best, they've got such an amazing squad of players. The bench, if for
Scary.
example, if Alvarez doesn't start or Grealish doesn't start, you've got some real top players on the bench. And at the moment, like you know, I'm hoping Rashford after the week he's had, the season he's had, being snubbed by England,
Yes.
not going to the Euros, you know, I've got a good feeling that hopefully, there's a bit of bite in him again this weekend. I'm hoping if he does start or if he comes off the bench that he can show Gareth and the fans that have maybe been getting on his back that he has still got the talent to. He has got such ability, that guy. So I'm hoping maybe at the weekend he can show us what we've missed this season. So but look, like I said, it's all hope, isn't it? We've been so up and down all season. So, yeah, how are you feeling the final's going to go, Gabby?
Um, I think Manchester City are so strong, like you says. The players that we've got, John Stones can't get on the pitch at the moment. You've got Diaz and Akanji. You've got Jack Alvarez available as well. They've got too much quality, haven't they? But in the FA Cup, You know, Manchester United fans loud in the stadium. You never know, do you, Ollie? You know, if they can get players back. Martinez starts. Dallow's one that I like, fullback as well. Wan-Bissaka, opposite side. Højlund will be up for it. Fernandes back on form last game as well. You never know, do you, mate?
Yeah, well, it's a cup final, isn't it, guys? So
yeah.
Hopefully.
Will you be going? Will you be there, Ollie?
Oh, I wanted to be there, but I'm actually in Nottingham at the City Ground. I'm on tour with Take That at the moment. So.
I've seen you. I was in Leeds. It was brilliant. You were fantastic.
Oh, wow.
I was there.
Should have come and said hi.
Don't say that now afterwards.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me. I would have. I had two tickets. Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, I had 2 tickets for the final, so I've given them to my dad and my mum. They're going to go and watch it because they're big United fans. But I'm gutted. Yeah, I would love to have gone because typically last season I missed it because I was away on holiday, and then this season. But just going back to it quickly, I remember when Arsenal second season, Arteta won the FA Cup in the first season, and in the second season they finished 8th. And I remember a lot of Arsenal fans were getting on Arteta's case, saying that maybe it's time for them to change. And there's part of me that hopes that we do go the way that Arsenal have gone. If we do trust the process, who knows? In 2 or 3 seasons' time, we could well be.
You've just said trust the process, and you don't want to hear about trusting the process.
You said Ten Hag's line.
What?
I know. That's the thing. It gets in your head.
Exactly. You've been swept up in it. Well, listen, Ollie, thank you. Thank you for being with us.
Top man, Ollie.
And enjoy the rest of the Take That tour. Great to have you with us.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.